Alright, welcome back to the series with Kazaghal. I will admit I'm playing it the next morning after the previous recording. Nothing wrong with it, of course, but because apparently I'm just really in the mood to play Kazaghal right now. Arisandra I still am going to be recording. I'm probably going to be recording her almost directly after this one. Unless I decide to get into some editing. But I have a lot of time before work, so I'm probably going to get a few different recordings done today. Obviously Kazaghal, since I'm starting his now. Probably gonna be doing a Lunaeriel one later, but because the next couple days I'm off and then I'm out early the day after, I feel like I'm gonna get a few Lunaeriel ones done this week, so I'm not gonna be in a rush to get to hers. So probably Kazaghal, Arisandra. Oh, actually, I did forget about. After this one, if I don't do Arisandra, the next one I'm gonna be doing is gonna be the what was her name again? Lunaeriel, TBC. I haven't played it in a bit. But this is Kazaghal. I'm going to get started on him now. From Hawk's Vigil. What a juicy predicament indeed. Okay then, your first task for me. What, you thought I would do this for free? No. Oh, but fell no. In any normal circumstance, I would have you killed for stumbling down here. But it just so happens I need some materials myself, and some of these will also be required to solve your predicament. I think they meant to put multiple dots there. It's kind of like a trail off kind of thing. But whatever. A connection to the void will be required. Plus some sort of tonic that elicits lucid dreaming to bring forth this night demon of yours and banish it. My colleagues have whispered about a certain location that may just do the trick. Fire Scar Shrine. Name ring a bell? No. I mean, yes. But not for Kazaghal. He hasn't been to Ashenvale. Well, technically he has, I guess. But I doubt it. You can find it in Ashenvale, southwest of Ashenar. There are foul beasts dwelling there, dog-like, ravenous and demonic. I need you to go there, kill them, and bring me their hearts. I will need one for you, but I never, ever work for free. Make it 10. That's fun. Honestly, that's fair. It's not like you're sending me elsewhere to grab your stuff kind of thing. You're just wanting me to grab more than I need. Alright, to be honest, well, for one, I was really hoping that quest was going to put me over the limit so I could pick up my abilities. Because I am level 25 and now I'm only 100 away. Maybe there's a quick run around quest I could do here. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm going to do it off camera though, because it's not really going to be tied to Kazaghal. I'm not sure how I'm going to follow this up. Originally, I was just thinking I was going to go straight back to Wetlands in this recording, and it does seem like I'm gonna go elsewhere. Going to Ashenvale of all places. I don't mind the idea of going over there, especially to fight demons. Even though it's not his main enemy, he prefers just fighting normal humanoids like orcs specifically. But fighting demons does sound fun to him too, probably, I would imagine. I don't know. But the reason why the thing I'm not sure on is how the rest of the recording is gonna go or what I'm gonna do. I will try to turn level 26 before I get that, before I leave. So I am thinking I'm just gonna be. I'm probably gonna go to Ashenvale. I might do this recording in Stonetalon again because there are a couple of quests I haven't done yet over there. But I wasn't thinking I was gonna go back there just yet. Well, that's for me to figure out, and you to see where I decide when I come back in. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Probably gonna be a while for me though. All right, welcome back. It was a little bit. I didn't manage to level up. There was a quest I picked up from Applebough, the Trinkets, I think they're called, in the Little Silver Moon part of Stormwind. So one thing I do want to say after rereading the quest, they're completely describing Fell Slayers, but then it says Felguard Heart. I'm not entirely sure if that was on purpose or not, but I guess. Also, I have that still right now, and even though it's not going to be any use for me when I get back to Wetlands probably, because it's probably going to be gone by then. You know what? But I don't need the buff as much. Yeah, I don't need the buff as much. I'm just going to make sure to use that. Demons are quite weak, actually. Yeah, they're describing fell hunters, but they decided to use the fell guards for the quest. So think that was on purpose. There's something else I'll do. Eat up. Maybe I should look to see if there was another quest to pick up over here. Don't really need to go after the fell hunters. Fell guards are needed, so let's. Oh. Unfortunately for you, you already got both of these in, so you'll probably get that. It's nice being able to it's nice to go after the demons. Yeah. I definitely should have looked to see if there were more quests over here, but I'm specifically going to want to go back to Wetlands. I do think I've decided I am just going to do the Wetlands. I'm going to come back for Stonetalon later. I think. If the quest of Wetlands gets too hard, that's when I'll switch over. To this one, I suppose. Yeah, that's the one I like to hear the most. It's only charge or that. And I feel like, especially when it goes up against a pretty major threat like a demon kind of thing, or orcs, I feel like it's a good fit to have for Modan as the charging show. Two more hearts still. There's still some lesser guards over here. Looks like I'm gonna have some issues though. Oh, why I just did that twice? That was a mistake. Also, I didn't actually get a whole lot of abilities from it. It was just the second rank of charge, which is good, but not as useful as I was hoping it would be, as well as slam, which I barely use anyways. Felguard. I really hope so. Yes, okay. So pretty much it wants you to kill every single Felguard that's in the area, which works. Alright, so I'm over by the Shrine of Azina, which I was walked over by a little bit earlier. There was quite a few copper veins as well as a silver vein. So I was wandering back and forth a bit. Unfortunately... Oh, hang on. Might as well check out what they have for quests. Oh, seriously? That just spawned in, I'm pretty sure. I really hope I don't lose out on that silver. I have to go the long way around, so... I'm not going to read the quests out loud just because I want to see what quests they're going to give in the first place. I feel like with them being right here, they'd be the ones wanting me to go up there. Wow, sad here.
I'm gay.
So, nope.
Hello.
Howling Vale. Also no.
Farewell.
So,
I am honored.
Dark Rider. It's really annoying that I jumped down here and then I saw silver, but oh well. Alright. We're hoping it warms up in here soon. Sometimes the heater, sometimes there's issues with it and it just doesn't always start when it should. Because right now it's about 50 degrees in here. It's definitely been worse. It's not that bad. Like, I've had times where like I just laid back down just so I could be where it was warmer. So not here as much, but like previously. Yeah, there were some pretty rough mornings for a couple of years. Well, not years, for a couple winters, I should say. I did turn down the heat a little bit yesterday, and I do kind of regret it because it got a little too warm. But honestly, it's been perfect most mornings recently. I should not have changed it, or rather, I should have changed it back last night because that's what I was starting to think I should do. Make it warmer at night, and just change it in the morning. But it doesn't always work that way. I don't know why I'm still recording. I'm sorry. All right, so I'll get back to you when I am back in Stormwind. And then I guess I'll probably go back to Wetlands finally. Alright, I'll see you then. Alright, welcome back again. That should be the last time I'm cutting out because I'm just going to hearth over to Menethil after this. Alright, sweet dreams are made of this. Have you given up yet? Well, well, look at those beautifully tainted hearts. Perfect. You've done me a great service today, Dwarf. Here. When you feel strong enough, take one of my special creations. A token of thanks. That is actually a really... I was going to say, I knew it was a very low level. I mean, I was a very low level for the item. But I like that he actually practically mentions it. You know what? You've actually impressed me, Dwarf. I will consider your payment complete. Take this pendant back with you as a powerful tether which will draw demonic energies into our world. Needless to say, it is highly forbidden, so do not show it to anyone but the one who sent you here. Oh, I forgot. I probably should have done that first. Okay. Yeah, I'm just whatever. I'm just gonna keep it in this time. I've done too many cutouts already. Not that it's gonna be difficult. I just gotta make sure I give myself enough time at the start of the video to trim, because to do a proper transition, I have to leave some time at the end and beginnings of my recordings that I could cut out, and at that point DaVinci Resolve will allow me to put a transition in. It's a bit annoying, but it's like I just gotta let it go for a little bit, you know, so it's not really anything bad. Now the reason why I'm doing this is simply because I have so many freaking ores that I'd rather just get smelted at the very least, and probably put the Masa Gate in the Shadow gems away. For the record, there was another, as I was walking away from the silver vein that you guys previously would have seen me going towards, as I was walking away, another one spawned in. So apparently that area is pretty good for silver. Well, at least in the regard that like there's constantly a supply of it, almost, rather than a lot. I don't know why I can't. Oh yeah. You know what? I don't need to do the smelting here anyways. I think the biggest negative about waiting to smelt is the fact that if I level up any, I'm gonna... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna level up. I'm just gonna put the gems away and I should be all set. Oh, before I do, because this is the only thing I might make on. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's the only thing I'm gonna be making on camera. So, all right, plenty. Oh yeah, I'll worry about anything else off. I'll worry about stuff when I get to Menethil. Otherwise, I just gotta sell stuff. Oh, actually, that's useless to me. That just is gonna take up a bag space. Glad I remembered about it. But yeah, so I'm gonna head to Menethil. Fire Taboo might be more possible now, honestly, but we'll see. And I got a new buff on, so. Also, between recordings, I went downstairs, got more coffee, and I got the heater going, so it feels a little bit more comfortable in here already, but still has to warm up a bit. Okay, this isn't the most comfortable. Sorry. So right now I've been having the hood around my headset, and it works fine that way because the hood is actually quite large, but for some reason, yeah, there it goes. I think it just was getting stuck on something. Alright. I'm gonna head over here. You're gonna see a little bit of extra stuff that you didn't need to, but it should be fine. How much silver do I already got? Ooh. Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna be able to make the leg guards now anyways, so I'll clear up space afterwards. In that regard, it'd probably be better just for me to smelt a bunch of copper right now. But yeah, I talked in the previous recording what I was going to be doing for this one anyways with the quests. I'm pretty much going to be sticking to that anyways. The only, so, given how much I already had to do for it, I'm probably going to end up going to the, I'm not going to be doing the Explorers League in this episode. In this video. Okay. Yeah, I won't be doing the Explorers League in this video, probably. I'll be heading to the west and going after the giant crocolisks, as well as the... I forgot what the other quest was. I think it's supposed to be of finding a certain item or whatever. Don't remember. I'm going to sell all of that. Chris spider meat sounds like it would have a use, but I think it's the which one was it? Oh yeah, it was that one. Definitely don't need that. No.
Watch, get her back.
Oh, hang on. Need to smelt some more of this. I did get the simple wood between videos, not recordings for today specifically, not between cuts, but. Videos. Alright, so I should, yes, I have 3 more than I need. Sorry for doing this on camera, but oh well, it's kind of fitting for the character anyways, and it isn't taking too long. Alright, nice. That was the last bronze looking, that was actually copper. I need to remember that. That's how long I've had that weapon for. It's copper, it's not even bronze. That needed an upgrade. Alright, so that's about it. Just going to be smelting the remaining silver so I could save on more space. Yeah, that's good. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, now I'll be buffing myself once I get... Oh, I'm ready. Okay, yeah. Kazaghal is going to be taking a break for a bit after this recording, which is good. I already talked previously how I was going to iron out the details for the character. But I haven't done that just yet. Just because I've just been going right into the character, so. Because I haven't been deciding on any of that, I might start on different versions of him or different games of him. To be more specific. Actually, wait, where am I going? I want to do the Hawk's Vigil quest first. To be specific, like I said, talking about the clan. I'm going to decide between Copper Hand and Copper Fist. Something I have in mind is his clan is Copper Hand, and he's probably still going to go by that name. But I like the idea that he changed it to Copper Fist just because it's just to show his more aggression as one of the last survivors of his house. That even though he is a direct descendant and could take the Copper Hand name and probably still will, Copper Fist could be an option. That he's just like, well, my clan's already dead, so we lost everything. So now I'm gonna start over again.
See you around.
Start over from the beginning, and we're gonna be known as the Copper Fist kind of thing. But that's just a possibility in my head right now. It's not nothing set. Because like I said at the beginning of this series, his adventure is about making money, trying to bring wealth back to the clan in its name, even though it's mostly just him at this point. It is just him at this point. Whereas as well as to learn smithing, because they already lost all their he doesn't have his clan's knowledge of copper smithing or bronze smithing or anything really. He was too young. His apparently pretty much his dad was his dad wasn't the clan Thane. I was gonna say Thrain for some reason. Thane. He was pretty much the younger brother, this youngest brother of the clan Thane. Like, I didn't want him to be a direct descendant of like the eldest into the eldest, but I did like the idea of him being like a nephew or pretty close to the main family. But anyways, though, his family had been killed off more or less by the Dragonmaw orcs when they lost their clan hold in the Wetlands. His mother survived, but was later slain by frost trolls. Or trogs, but most likely frost trolls. Have you had a chance to gather the materials for my adventure? Quicker than I had imagined. You must be a seasoned explorer. Hopefully one day I will see as much as you have. Thanks, Kazaghal.
Have a good one.
I almost forgot what that quest was for. I was like, okay, maybe I guess I'm turning it in over here. But no, yeah, just forgot about that quest. Glad I could turn that one in. That saves space too. Yeah. Alright, the quest I'm turning it over here. Yeah, to March Blackwood specifically. Make it to one of these houses. Yeah, it's over there on the other side of the mill. But yeah. I'm not sure if I'll put on my heavyweight stones, because I did get a refresh of that buff, and that's going to go probably for the rest of the video anyways, so might be better just to hold on to it, because right now I need more wool before I can even make the coarse ones, because I tried leveling up blacksmithing so I was able to even make the leg guards, and when I did that I used up pretty much all of my coarse stone.
You need something?
Back to reality. You have returned. What news do you bring? This will do what I think it will, yes? Then I think I have one more thing to ask of you, warrior. This is it. If you have any friends who can work discreetly, I suggest you contact them now. I'm sorry, how difficult is this quest going to be? The energy will be strongest either around Bert himself or where he sleeps. Hold out the pendant and see if it reacts. Hopefully this will give you the opportunity to confront this demon and put an end to the torment. You should probably take some evidence of its existence once you kill it too. You know, so he can prove his situation and resolve the troubles with his fiancée. Discarded engagement ring. I have a feeling it's not gonna be it's not gonna be his fiancée anymore. I think they're still gonna be
Have a good one.
All right. Well, it's a yellow elite quest. If it spawns by itself, it might be doable. At that point, I definitely want to have all my buffs ready. I like the idea of trying this at least solo. One-on-one. I honestly, the idea of a one-on-one fight with an elite quest is really, well, I like the idea quite a lot. All right. Well, because this is gonna be an elite quest, whether I have to do it here or afterwards, I'd rather get this ready now. All right. Now get a little drunk. Present the foe. Oh, you will regret doing that, dear. Oh God, is he possessed? Oh. Yeah, no, this isn't possible. Yes, I do regret it. I must regret it. Please, please don't kill me. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to kill her by myself. That's... I hate that I just did all those buffs. Oh God, hang on. Is she not gonna despawn? That's gonna be dangerous. I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Oh god. Oh god. Hey, buddy, you think you could help me out real quick? I know he can't hear me, obviously. I'm curious. Oh, I think she despawned. Good. Okay, so she does despawn. Alright, not doing that yet. That means I am overly prepared for whatever I do at a fighting, though, I will say. Alright, so I'm gonna go make my way. I'm gonna go make my way to the western shore of Wetlands so I can do. I'll talk about that in a second, actually. This one, giant crocodile skins, and oh, those ones are yellow now too. Reclaiming goods. That's what was it. That was it. It doesn't sound like I'm killing the Morlocks, although I'm gonna have to reach most of the stuff, I would imagine. But it is gonna be around that. How long has this one been? 13 minutes. While I'm walking, I'm just gonna try getting an idea of how long the stuff needs to be. Crap. All right. Properties, because if I pull it up, it's gonna be an issue. Modified, so I would say 10 minutes about. Yeah. Okay. So it should be about 25 minutes in-ish, maybe 30. But I'm going to say closer to 25 just because of the, I think the initial video or initial recording I would have taken would have only been a couple minutes long. I will have to redo the Thunderbrew Lager. Which another thing that was good about using that is it cleared up another slot. Oh, got it. That's what that quest is for? Oh, speaking of, so I just said how I was going to talk about it. So, most of that quest is going to be either impossible or very difficult. Those are fine. I could get the iron bars myself quite easily. I'm going to be flying down to the Menethil. It's a bit of a waste of money, but I don't care. Strong Flux will be kind of expensive, but I could buy that practically anywhere. But the issues are the gizmos and the wiring. Now, the gizmos aren't too bad. I'd have to buy them, or I'd have to get an engineer to make them, or buy them off the auction house. That's not too bad. But the wiring is the issue. Unlike the gizmos, they will drop from enemies with a very, very low drop. There were some enemies that were definitely a dungeon, or at least in an elite area that I have no idea where they're gonna be. They were mechanicals or whatever. I have no idea where they're gonna be. They're probably going to be the only hopes of getting it at a decent level, but they're elite, so they're already going to be very difficult to get at. I could buy them, and I do have the money for it, but the money itself is, well, I think it was like 2 gold to buy one of them. They're kind of a rare one, so for the meantime, I might hold on to the quest or might delete the quest to keep it in mind. When I can get a hold of the wires, I'll probably finish up the quest, because the gizmos will be, I just have to find an engineer at that point. Then the iron bars, if it's so much in the future that I don't have any iron bars on me, I could buy them or I can find them. I'm not worried about that. Then I'll buy the strong flux and turn in the quest. That's the idea for now. The quest will be a little too difficult to really do. Well, it's unlikely for me to have this stuff anytime soon, so it's gonna be a while. So for now, that quest's gonna just be ignored, more or less. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tier 2. Let's see a something or other. There it is. It's down here somewhere. I think it was down there. Huh. Don't see it anymore. Might just be missing it, but whatever. It doesn't even. Oh. Never explain that. Do you open that? Nope. Skill not high enough. I need to make the golden ones, I guess, for most of these. Waste time. There's one now. Nope, I just did it again. That's a waste. Pretty big waste, honestly. No, I don't need to fight them, and them. What the? Oh, that's another bad footlocker. Oh, that's it. This crate is covered with clawed scratches and the marks of water damage. Prying it open reveals soggy and rotted straw, as if something of value was stored in the crate. You search through the straw, find an armload of red-colored bottles. You thoroughly search this cluster of Murloc hovels and find no trace of the Menethil statuette. Perhaps one of the two nearby hovels to the north and northeast will have more clues. Okay, so still gotta look for it apparently. And I know the giant crocolisks are further north, so... Oh, sealed barrel? There's one. Could be this one. The barrel is largely untouched. Prying it open, you were assaulted by the pungent odor of cheese. It's a little wet, but still tasty. Don't eat the cheese that the Murlocs have been having and was... Ah, whatever. Search more hovels. This grouping of Murloc hovels after a thorough inspection reveals nothing. But you're certain that the next clue you find will be more fruitful. One of the hovels to the north must have the Menethil statuette. I ain't eating that cheese. I mean, it says dwarven mild. Oh, hello. You can see it. Oh, yeah, you're dead. Also, I can make Murloc fin soup at some point, so I'm going to try holding on to the Murloc fins going forward. Oh, hang on. I thought I saw something. Half-buried barrel. This barrel is halfway buried amidst the mud and grass. After pulling this barrel free from the muck and opening it, a silvery figurine is found packed in fine straw. It depicts a young, long-haired paladin with hammer upraised. This must be the Menethil statuette. We must now return to Carl Boren in Menethil Harbor. I don't think so. What is it? Wasn't it Tyrannus Menethil? He wasn't a paladin. Paladins were of the Second War, and I don't think he ever took direct combat in it. I don't think he was a paladin. That would be news to me. It could also, if this quest is a Turtle Isle exclusive, it could have been something that they changed in their own lore, I suppose. But I feel like this is a classic quest. All right, so I still need to go find the crocolisks themselves, which are primarily north of the Murlocs, from what I remember. Speaking of that, between videos, I'm obviously I'm gonna be waiting for the rest of the experience to build up quite a bit more. But I'm gonna be trying to, what is that? Copper and copper. I kind of want to go for them, honestly. That's not exactly a shock at this point, though, is it? But I'm gonna be trying to level up cooking quite a bit more. It's lagging behind, and the seasoned wolf kebabs, most of the lean wolf flanks are in Duskwood, which this character, as far as I could think of, has no reason to go there. But there are other recipes, especially here in Wetlands, that will be good for the character, but that's not until I think 120 and 130. In fact, I can't remember if I bought it or not, but there was another recipe I was thinking about buying when I was in Stormwind previously. Because it was a, what is this one? Oh, still more copper. Oh, well. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill you. But yeah, the, most of the, But the one I could have bought would be 110, and the other ones were 120. The ones I can get here in Wetlands are 120 and 130. I think including the quest I already picked up. That I'll be turning in this video. Let's see. No? Oh, Princess's Duties, that's right. Recipe, yeah, that's the 120. I think it's a Murloc one, or it's a Raptor-based one. In fact, I think it is a Raptor-based one. I have to look into the Murloc fin soup. That might be somewhere else I can work on. There's the copper vein over here. Oh. I knew there was gonna be an enemy. It would have been strange if there wasn't. Okay, do you not bleed or something? I didn't see any error messages from it. These are tough, I suppose. Oh, another battery. I need to one thing I want to level up blacksmithing for, so I could start using the keys more often. But yeah. Oh, come on. Yep, it is immune. Okay. I was just trying to see what kind of message it was. Wait, that's a Wetlands Crocodilus. That's not what I'm looking for. Part of the reason I was talking about is because the Crocodilus recipe that I have now, I could get the meat from them, so I'll probably be between videos. I'll probably be hunting them down for the well, more food, but for the recipe itself. Yeah, there's a giant one. Yeah, it's still Murlocs on my left, so it should be primarily on my right. Looks like that's exactly what someone else is doing right now. Yeah. Oh, come on, really? Maybe it's further north. Yeah, it looks like it is. I think I just saw another dead one over here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of dead ones right now. I'm gonna go. Oh no, closer to the shore. There's more. Oh, here's one. I think. Yes, good, 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 good. Oh, floating. Oh, I'm not a fisherman on this character. There's the floating. Oh, whoops. Stop parrying. You're a crocolisk. How the hell are you parrying blows? I can understand missing, or perhaps your scales are really good at defending you from most of my attacks, but like parrying just seems illegal. Yeah, they're all starting to spawn in. Alright. They're spawning on there, they should be spawning on over here more. Or starting to anyways. Too. There's a lot of floating wreckage right now. It's too bad I'm not on a fishing character. I'd be very happy to find those. I suppose I could switch to Arisandra, but she's all the way in Desolus. I'm not gonna fly over here just to fish unless I'm planning on doing like a lot of grinding of fishing. Okay, yeah, no, they're also all dead over here. Jesus. Whoever is killing all of them, either there's a few people doing the quest, or they're having insanely bad luck, which is why they're killing all of them. Because so far I'm already 3 out of 6, and I've only killed 3 of them, I think, maybe 4. Yeah, I should have stayed back here. These are starting to spawn in. Keep looking at that one, even though I should remember that it's a correct standard one. Oh my god. This is absurd. You know, that sounds I miss. Jesus. Ooh. Oh, that's exactly what I have anyways. God damn it. I was so happy for a second when I saw a blacksmithing recipe. But it's useless to me because I already got it. In fact, I'm kind of annoyed about that now because I think I bought that one. Or it might have been on another character. I've farmed enough recipes over the time that I don't remember what's what. On occasion I buy them, and I might have bought this one. Because knowing I can only make what I can only wear what I can craft, I thought that was a really good one to have. So if I didn't already own it, I probably bought it. Giant one there. This is kind of going the opposite direction than I would like to, because if somebody else tags it, or if it doesn't drop what I need. Actually, I think someone just tagged it. Yeah. God damn it. Oh well. Not a big deal. Just gotta turn around. Giant one there. Yeah. You know, if my character's family is from the Wetlands, or at least even if it's all the way down there, maybe I should figure out what food was some of his favorite food, like childhood favorite foods, you know? Because even though originally I was saying boar meat, there's not really a lot of boars here. He could like it, but it wouldn't be something he would have had a lot of, simply because like he wasn't in an area that they were found in too often. Loch Modan would work for that, though, if I decided on that. That's still an option. There's plenty of caves and mines over there. It seems like an area I could call his clan hold. Maybe I could just say he wants to be in the wetlands. I don't know. Oh, Jesus, you guys are freaking aggressive. Oh, right, you're being... Is that it for the quests over here? Yeah, I believe so. I don't think this video will be long enough just doing these ones. Actually, are both of these in Menethil? I believe so, yes. Okay. I might actually go find another quest to do. Like, I might start making my way to... I might do the fire taboo, actually, since it's green. I was worried about doing it before because of, like, how much I was getting, well, destroyed, honestly. But I think I'll be fine now. Granted, if I do the dig site, I just gotta go there, so it's not that far. Whereas if I go there, if I do the other ones, I have to go all the way to the eastern part, near Dragonmaw Retreat. Not sure how well that will carry over in the recording. Should be fine if I were to do that, though. 30 minutes right now. No. It's about... Well, this recording's 30 minutes. So about 40, 45. Yeah, no, I'd rather... Not only do I have another 15 minutes before my bare minimum, I feel like I want more combat than I've already done, even though I've done a decent amount. And like I said before, it's gonna be a bit before I play Kazaghal again, because I want the rest of the experience more than anything else. Which tells me maybe I should wait on. I should do the fire taboo one, just because unless I get to break through the rest of the experience and not have it anymore, or I'm just gonna make better use of it, because then when I have rest of the experience for the next recording, I can go through the excavation site. There might be other quests I could do in the zone anyways, but I don't think so. Everything else is kind of like grouped together more. If the next video, or if I actually I could do that one, I suppose, but I feel like that's pretty close to it too. That's Engurfing encampment. Maybe Raptor Ridge is down here more. I don't know. Figure it out. And actually, after I turn these quests in, I'll be pretty close to the limit of the rest of the experience anyway, so maybe it won't really matter which one I do. I could also go do the elite quest. Finally get around to doing that one. Not the one, not with the ghost one that I just died to. Also, my apprentice is like a son to me. It's gonna be hard for him to live his life with only one leg. Kazaghal, how goes it? Do you have my skins? Don't suppose you'd be interested in becoming my apprentice, would you? No, I'm just kidding. You're much too old for one thing. Besides, from the looks of you, it would seem that you have other ambitions in life. Nonetheless, these are some fine skins you've procured, and I'll be able to put them to good use. Wow, I can't wait to decide between what I'm going to sell and not make use of.
Light bless you.
Wait. I'm assuming you have an actual son. No idea who the, where the apprentice is then. Oh, hang on.
See you later. Hey there.
Do not sell that. Have to sell that. Murloc eyes actually might be good to keep. I can't remember what it is. I think Murloc fin soup is the thing I'm thinking of anyways. I'll have to figure that out.
See you around.
Turn this quest in. Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss about what I want to do next for this
Light
one.
be with you.
Yeah, the statuette. The captain of the Blind Princess will be relieved to hear this precious cargo has been recovered. You have well earned this payment for services rendered. It is good to see dependable folk like you, especially in trying times such as these. I never would have guessed to have seen a staff like this here in the Wetlands, but if and when I get back to Kyra, this is definitely going to be something I want to pick up. It's frost damage and it's a pretty fitting staff, but I think that will sell more than the boots anyway, so I'm going to buy it.
Be careful.
I'll take it on this character too. Alright. How much copper do I have right now? I got 15 actually, surprisingly. I need 10. I need to find more tin, seriously. Yeah. I'm not gonna smelt it all up, but it's best to save some space, so I'm mixing it out. But yeah, I might just go to the eastern part of the zone and try going after the gnolls again. I feel like that'd be the best use of time.
Go. Safe travels.
Alright. Because I'm definitely not going after the Dragon Maw. I can't wait to start going after them more heavily, but right now that's not a good option. Yeah. Maybe Raptor Ridge. Wait, east? Oh, Raptor Ridge is over here somewhere. Huh. Okay, for some reason I thought it was the same as, I thought it was over here somewhere. Actually, okay, so now I got a better idea for this recording then. I am going to do Fire Taboo, and I'm going to do Raptor Ridge then, in this one. Make it a bit longer, why not? Oh, because of the arrested experience, that's why not. We'll see. If I don't have all rested experience, that's fine. I will be putting time after this video. Oh, earlier I was saying about other versions of the character and whatnot. So, when I was saying that, I was meaning like maybe the classic version of him. Maybe I'll recreate him already, but I don't think so. I think the classic version of him is going to wait. But, I might do the future version of him. And when I say future version, I mean either in retail itself, which I'm not as fond of the idea of. I might be fond of the. At some point, I'm gonna need to redo. I'm gonna be doing him in that one anyways, but we'll see what I'd end up doing for that. And honestly, maybe it would be a good idea to do the future version of him because Anniversary Edition is starting to get away from the time period. Not anniversary. Anniversary is TBC, and I could wait for him on. I could wait a couple more years to do it if I wanted to, so it's not that big of a deal. But I might get started on the future version of him, who is a shaman. And in that case, I'll be doing it on normal classic, which is going to be Missa Pandaria right now. Which would have been better to do Cataclysm itself, but it should be fine. It's not a big difference in playstyles between the two of them, I don't think. And it's more the character, anyways, than anything else in the zones. And it's after Legion that the zones are the zone levels get smushed back down. So if I want to go through the correct zones on that character, oh, copper. I'm not gonna stop for that one. It's in an awkward spot. Yeah, it's in an awkward spot. I'm not going for it. If it was tin, I would have done it, and if it was anything other than copper, I would have done it. But tin is what I'm looking for most right now. But silver is also very nice. So, I might do a lot of off-camera stuff with this Kazaghal, anyways. Because I want to give him rested experience, it's better to do it in one of the capital cities. So I'm probably gonna go to a capital city and have him just work on stuff for a little bit. Talking about that, what I more mean is I'm probably gonna have him do some work, make some money, go find copper and easily accessible copper and tin, mine it, get bronze, sell the bronze, or make them into something and sell that kind of thing. We'll see. I might put some time between videos for Kazaghal. I mean, I got one or two videos. Well, I got the 2 videos that are going to be going up in 4 or 5 days, I think now. And then I'm going to have this video a week after that, so it's going to be a couple weeks. So I think that's a good amount of time to have him relax. Not that I'm going to have him do it the entire time. Maybe just a week would be good. Oof. Oh, silver vein. I mean, I could go up there. I could survive a little bit easier, but silver is probably going to either still be there or be back there again when I go through there myself, so I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, so with what I was saying with the future versions, though, I'm probably going to, I might start up a dwarf shaman named Kazaghal on Miss of Pandaria. And I'll explain more if I do the character, but it's more of a question of when. And when I say when, it's not so much because it's definitely going to happen soon. Because it could be years, and I might wait for Anniversary to catch up to Cataclysm again. Anyways, we'll see. But the character will probably be doing Jewelcrafting and mining instead of blacksmithing, just because blacksmithing is not as useful for shamans. Because I'm pretty sure you can start I'm pretty sure when they change it so that the final gear type you can use is available right from the beginning. Like warriors, right now I'm still only using mail, and at level 40 or 50 I can switch over to plate. I'm pretty sure that they changed a lot of early game recipes to the same thing, so that you could so if you chose blacksmithing, you can make plate armor for your warrior. If they didn't change it, maybe blacksmithing would be a good idea, because then I could use the mail on my shaman. But I think Jewelcrafting will be a good fit. Besides, after a while, when a character's story got settled down, and he was more just sticking around, maybe doing some mining or whatever, and working on blacksmithing, just pretty much the end of his leveling, I should specify. He was going to be picking up blacksmithing and having blacksmithing and Jewelcrafting as his professions, buying whatever copper at that point. Okay, I could probably start heading east a little bit more from here. Ooh, what are you? Silver. Accessible silver, that's. Copper. Might go after you too, depending if you're on my way to where I want to go. I don't think so, though. I think it's more southeast anyways, like over here. But yeah. Oof. It does suck that I'm going to be out of those buffs for now, but I'm not going to go after anything too tough. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going in there right now. If I go back into that cave, it's because I got another quest to go in there, or it's off screen. Not gonna waste people's time. Maybe I could do streams of stuff like just grinding or whatever, but I don't think so. There was tin in there. That's partially why I'm thinking about doing it off screen, but not right now. Not likely, honestly. I do need tin though, because I think before the next video, at the very least, I want to have coarse stone. Okay, that's a fen runner. So what do I need for this one? By all moss hides. Wait, could I actually gone after the ones I already passed? I think I could have. That's unfortunate. Oh well. All right. Probably could have done this quest a lot sooner, honestly. Yeah, okay, I could have gone after them a lot sooner. I don't know why I thought I was gonna have to go after groups specifically, but that's how my brain works apparently. Yeah, there's nothing here. It's fine. Oh, the Mongols don't have them. That's right. I think I do like the idea that I have with that. I just gotta make sure I'm not doing it all the time, more than anything else. Having a good mix, I think, is best. Ooh, there's 10. Heck, maybe I should have came after these guys first. Those are both mongrels. That'd be a waste. Yeah, those at least are pretty damn tough, so I'm not gonna want to try them too quickly. Oh. What the hell are they attacking me with that's giving me so much rage? Just themselves? I'm gonna say that is the case. Don't really want to waste any rage right now, honestly. I might disappoint myself because I'm not picking up the tin a little bit, but like, come on, I want to use up the rage more. Oh crap! Don't go towards the scary red dragon whelps. Actually, they're not that scary. Those are still the mongrels, and they're still dead over there. Alright, well, I guess I'll waste some rage now, because it's going to be a bit before I'd even find them. Might as well go for the 10. They're actually that elite's stronger than the freaking ghost, which I'm still very surprised it's a ghost that I'm dealing with, not a demon. Like, it seems a little strange, personally. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but I don't know. Where the long black hair come from if it's a spirit? I mean, it would look, if there's any kind of like physical evidence from a ghost, it would look ghostly, I would imagine, not physical. That's why it's like strange to me. I don't know. I think a succubus would have made a lot more sense. It's a male. Well, I guess the succubuses are also kind of work for both. Because I know classic added in incubus, I think they're called, but they're a lot less commonly seen anywhere in any kind of setting. But the that one if I can. I don't know. Whatever. Point is, I feel like a succubus would have made a lot more sense with all the demonic aspects of the quest itself. Also, it could also factor into the fact that the wife is being very annoyed that thinks that he's cheating on her. It's like, I feel like it would make a lot more sense with it being a succubus at that point. Not because the guy was actually cheating on her or seducing people, but still. I think just would make so much more sense to have it be a demon, or a succubus probably, but at least a demon. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Alright, mongrel. That entire camp is gonna have what I want, but that entire camp would probably destroy me. There's still mongrels on either side, unfortunately. There might be more if I head this way anyways. There's probably more camps. I feel like I'm missing a buff. I know I got that going, and I know I can't use that. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. That makes it look so empty, but I don't know. The Fenrunners themselves seem to be all over the place. So that's why I'm going to look down this way more. Crocolisks. I really hope I'm not wrong to go this way. I probably am, unfortunately. I mean, I have to go up to the raptors still anyways. I'm not going to go too far. Raptors should be up here-ish. Oh, this red whelp is a little away from the rest of them. Not that far away. Not that separated. That's the word. Black ooze. Ooze. Yeah. I do work today, but I have to go on much later. But I really probably should set a timer for myself so I'm not getting too distracted. Because of how long I can relax and just play games and just enjoy myself, tends to end up meaning that my maybe it's up here more. Oh, there's the Highland Raptor. I'm just gonna go up here for now. Razor Moth Town. I hope the game wasn't lying to me when it said east. Let me double. Dire Forge Hill. That's not where I want to go. Yeah. Bring me Razor Mountain. Hang on. Yeah, travel east to Raptor Ridge. I just, for some reason, my mind skipped over that. Yeah. No, there was Dark Irons over there, so it is probably more east. Flame snorting whelp. The word snorting makes me snort. Ooh, lots of iron, and got a tin vein over here. And going by the dark colorations, that means there's a cave. This interests Kazaghal, probably. It's primarily iron, but iron is still useful. It's actually more useful in a lot of ways, even if it's not as interesting or as focused on it for the clan. This better be a raptor area, or I'm just wasting a lot of time. Yep, right over here. Good. And I'm actually gonna get some iron, and that means I don't actually need to skip. I don't need to make the coarse ones as much. That's still Highland. Maybe I guess killing these ones is enough. But probably gonna go inside. Oh, you actually fought through this area? Thank you. Oh, is it tin? Didn't I see? Oh yeah, tin was inside. Okay. Look at all of that. There's either another cave over there, or it's this cave and it's that deep. Oh, I'm going in. This is a bit more worrisome than I thought it was going to be, I will say. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, that's, okay, maybe I'm not gonna go inside. I mean, you're a priest. I suppose you're probably less worried about the fights than I am with this one. But I think these are what I need to go up against anyways. Yes, that's fabulous. I 100% think I can do this. That explains why there's such good deposits in here. I don't know. Maybe Kazaghal will want to take over Raptor Ridge. There's no copper, but there is a lot of other stuff. It's a good area for... There's tin in here for one. There's silver as well. I think we're going to at least try to go fight through for a little bit. Oh, there's a weak one right here. Oh, near a stronger one. Okay. Alright, let's get a little drunk here. Come on. I am definitely gonna hearth out of... Oh, wait, no, I can't. I need to still finish up the Knoll quests. No. I made an error in judgment. Decided to adjust my headset was oh no, you're also mining? That's why you're in here? You piece of shit. That's also why I came over here in the first place. I guess silver is a lot more useful, and you're hearthing out of here, aren't you? You piece of crap. I mean, there's a bunch of weaker ones in here. I think it won't be a complete waste of time to do this, at least. When I can crit, these fights are a lot easier. Looks like I can mine this safely enough. Might be able to do this safely enough and run out of space extremely quick. Get out of here, mutton chops. Oh, actually, there was melon juice too. I should have kicked that out first. Jesus. Okay. These tougher ones are, well, tougher, but still, I might be able to kill some of them relatively easily. Do not get between a dwarf and his metal. Even a metal he doesn't care is what's for. Oh my god, stop dodging every single freaking thing I'm using. I get you're level 29, but jeez. Just gonna refresh the buff for now. And yes, I am using up Thunderbrew Lagger, and honestly, as much as I normally would try not to, I think all the buffs I can do right now, the better. And since there will be a break in between recordings, I think it'd be best if I do this. I wonder if I kept like sat or laid down on my freaking headset again. It just doesn't feel like it's as comfortable. But I've been using it for over an hour or two, and it's just now becoming uncomfortable. So probably just me. Oh, failed attempt. I'm not used to seeing that anymore. Oh my god, 2 failed attempts. What are you, gold? Jesus. Okay. Stop missing. This execute is definitely a good idea when I'm fighting the bigger ones. The smaller ones, I think I should just use them as, even though they are decently tough, I should just rely on them as to build up my rage more. And I'm at my limit now, but that's fine. I'm not too much. I don't have to fight too much more, anyways. Alright, I'm gonna fight this weaker one in a second. Oh, there's 2 weaker ones. Good. I like that I actually was able to get most of the metals in here after all. Linen cloth? Get rid of the sharp claw. Metals are what are. Well, not only will they make me more money, or more useful to me overall, they make me more money from the auction house itself. Royal? What a random thing for this thing to drop. This was a bit harder than I would have liked, but this I think is going fairly well for stuff that's a couple levels higher than I am. 3 levels higher. Better to start with these so that reduce damage ahead of time. Sorry, Paladin. You probably came in here for the same reason why I did. First aid is incredibly helpful. Not that I'm overly surprised by that. But yeah, so being drunk while fighting is a very helpful thing to have. Oh, and I actually did find my notes I was kind of referring to earlier. Honestly, most of the what was it? This was only like my character's second or third favorite. Second or third favorite. Alcohol, sorry. I couldn't think of the word. So his favorite, I had determined, was going to be a alcohol that was only obtainable through Brewfest. Which should be one of his favorite holidays. Did I just get tin ore from this thing? That's weird. No, that's just weird. You know what? Feeling a little cocky here. I guess I was too cocky. Oh well, it's working out. Fair enough. Well, fair enough. Not fair enough. Come on. Oh, of course, neither re-dropped what I needed. I thought killing 2 of them would give me what I needed, but I guess not. I'm assuming the reason why it's saying it was, why this was a green quest was because I was supposed to be... No, oh, it's a yellow quest. That makes more sense. But it was simply because I was supposed to be killing these ones primarily, not the full-grown ones in the actual cave. But this is a good area. I can see a dwarf clan wanting to settle here, especially for iron. Now, like I said previously, my dwarf is I'm going to call him a copper dwarf, honestly. I like the idea. I think it's a good fitting way to describe him. I still have to go find my nose, unfortunately. Damn it. This is why I'm not supposed to use freaking execute. I use it because I'm like, it's just one more thing. What are the chances of the 3rd rat I kill in a row not dropping any? Apparently high enough. Speaking of the whole copper thing, I'm not sure if I brought it up on here or not, and it's not exactly fitting for this for the setting anyways. Not that it really matters too much. My character is based for it has a I use Lord of the Rings a lot for the basis of these fantasy fantasy characters. Hey, there you go. All right. But in Warhammer, there was actually a very a pretty profitable mountain that I would definitely say my dwarf is from. And honestly, it would make perfect sense for a lot of things, too. It's called Kazaghal. It's Copper Mountain. I can't remember what else they find, but it's apparently loaded with copper, as you would guess, and tin. It's like pretty much and even though it will never be like a as wealthy as as useful as iron, or as can't make as much money as silver or gold would. It's a good metal that has many uses, kind of thing. You can make decent money off of it for copper. And I feel because it's less profitable, I feel like it's usually less of a target, which is also, well, there's a lot of reasons why Kazaghal was actually one of the, in Warhammer, is one of the few dwarven settlements to stay in their hands, because now I get one, it's not as profitable, but it wasn't connected to the underway, and the what was it? And the terrain around it itself is very, very makes it very, very inaccessible. Which is why when I find out about what lore I know off the top of my head of, they want to build their own underway to their from there to other dwarven settlements in the area, in the vaults. I think the mountain range is called. And the reason I find that funny, it's like, isn't the main reason why you guys lost other settlements was because of well, you guys were focused on outside because that's where a lot of threats were coming from, but then you end up losing a lot of your settlements due to, I forget what they're called, but vermin. There's like creatures that attack from underground through the underway. And oh, there's over here too. Thought they were only upstream. But yeah, I don't know. I just found the idea of it funny. I mean, it still was good, but part of the reason why it survived so long is because it's not as easy to assault. Put the underway in, and other things can attack from underground more easily. But then again, I suppose they could still like attack. They could probably still find their way into mines and stuff, anyways. So it wouldn't be that surprising. Underway might be overall more useful. But anyways, though, Kazaghal, despite not being one of the wealthier, better dwarven settlements, in the vaults, it's like the leader of it, pretty much. It's one of the older settlements there, and one of the safest too. But because it's not as profitable, I think it still made good money. Like, and no, I didn't decide on being a copper dwarf because I found out. Oh, Jesus Christ, I just wasted that. Please be a fen runner. Okay. Oh, I'll probably be able to kill you quickly, because your first couple of attacks probably won't do anything. Come on. All of you have dropped me crude flint so far. Yep, and I'm good. But I think I actually found out because I was trying to get ideas for the character and settlements, whether Minecraft or outside of it kind of thing. And when I was looking up like copper mountains and stuff, and stuff for dwarves or dwarves that like copper kind of thing, I found out about Kazaghal. It's a small time settlement. It's not the most important by any means, but because it actually fits a lot of what I like for this character specifically, I really got an interest in it. And so in Warhammer, if I ever play Warhammer Total War, I'll probably play as Belegar Ironhammer, who starts there. I think, well, I'm not sure if that's the case in Warhammer 3. I have to look more. I haven't really played the games enough. Me playing those would be pretty much a completely new experience for me, despite the fact I've owned them for years. But I know he's not also there for Kazaghal. Kazaghal more sponsored him than anything else. But if I want to play as that with that settlement, I need to play as Belegar Ironhammer. But I also kind of like that character too because he has hammer in the name, honestly. So I feel like, and that slight addition to the character makes it kind of like a better fit for my what I like for my character, for my dwarves. Do you have the Knoll's tools for fire? Thank you. I'll smash these flints and cast them into the sea so that they may never again be used to burn living wood. Poop. Get rid of the linen cloth. Blisters on the land. I do not know why, but a festering grows within the wetlands. Fen creepers have risen. They are diseased. Fevered blisters on the land. And for the fever to break, they must be dispatched and allowed to settle back into the marshes. The fen creepers shamble amidst the waterways of the wetlands. I'm definitely going to be doing that pretty soon. But that's not what I'm doing in this video, obviously. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. I did forget about that. Jesus Christ. I might have gone all the way to Menethil without even thinking about it. Razormaw strong. They killed quick. You must be quick too. Razormaw no match for Kazaghal. You strong and quick. One day dog be like you. One day maybe, young Knoll. Alright, well, I'm going to call an end to the video. I have a lot of things I need to... I'm going to be organizing off camera. I mean, look at all the stuff I got today. Jesus. That was a very profitable cave to go into. I didn't know it was going to be... There was going to be a cave. I just knew it was a ridge. Just a ridge. I just thought it was going to be like a little plateau-y area. Like the outside of it was. But honestly, that was quite enjoyable. Those tough mobs weren't too tough. I mean, it wouldn't have been possible probably without that, because I know the first few I attacked did not go well, but as I got the feel for it, it became easier to attack the rest of them. But still, I don't know if I could have done without that. But anyways, I think that'll be an end to the video. I think that was actually a good length too, because it says 1 hour and 13 minutes right now, even though it'll be cut down a little bit, probably. It's still gonna be it's still not gonna be more than a minute or two off. And even, and that's without the previous recordings too. So this will be about 1 hour and a half, which I think is good enough for recording. Alright, well, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.